Okay.
Hey friends,
We
how's
made
it going?
live
We made it live. We're here.
for 28 minutes for 28 days.
We're very happy to be here.
Day 65.
It's not that bad. It's February 12th, okay? It's been a very long day for us. And that is okay. We get to have long days.
Yes.
Okay? We also get to take breaks every now and then when we need to. So, we are at an Airbnb in Orlando, and it's very comfortable. It's exactly what we need.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
Dean doesn't like it.
And
That's
hot.
okay. It doesn't have a window AC unit, which he was hoping it would have.
That I can control.
So we may be getting another fan out of the truck by the end of the night. So, yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah. Hey, Yellow Rose Fiber. It's nice to see you over there on Instagram tonight. So yeah, we are hanging out here. And I am working on my sleeves. I finished my purple and I wound up my black. And so I'm working on adding my black onto the sleeves of my sweater. So working on it diligently. I haven't done much today because I taught a class today.
Yep.
So today we were at Knit or Not Yarns. We started the day in Stuart, Florida at the Phipps Park RV camp and campground, and it was lovely. We enjoyed staying there.
It was a great place.
So Q says that she's prepared to loan us all of her fans as she shivers because of the weird weather they're having. I guess they're having some cold weather there.
Arkansas was pretty cold, it looked like.
We talked to our friends at who live up in Fargo, Billy Joe, who sometimes pops on, and she said that it was -20 today up there. So, yes. Is it Wednesday night?
It is Wednesday night.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh, it's Wednesday night. Sweet. So Wednesday Night Yarn Adventures is not just 28 minutes for 28 days. See, now you have something to be excited about.
Okay. I didn't even know it was Wednesday.
I forgot it was Wednesday. It's still cold in Texas. Well, man, I guess everybody is just getting all the... It's really sunny and warm here.
Yep.
So, don't worry. We have your warm weather. We're holding it hostage.
I think it was 83 today where we were. Which it was, it was very windy.
It was actually pretty nice outside. The truck was a little stuffy, but not too bad. Yeah, so we set up today at Knit or Not Yarns in Jupiter, Florida. So we drove from Stuart to Jupiter this morning. We stopped at an Office Depot and picked up my handouts for today's class. Q says she's skipping choir today.
Yeah.
To get through all the cool online stuff that we're doing. Okay. And so I had a class with 6 people in it. It was full. The class is really, really intensive and 5 hours of knitting.
Hardcore knitting.
And then it was also that was about as much space as I had.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone any more people. I wouldn't have
pretty
added
full.
anyone else into that class. So we definitely had a full class today. And everyone successfully made toes, toe up 2 at a time. And I even had one person who absolutely hated magic loop at the beginning. And she was like, why am I doing this? I'm like, this is the only way to do 2 at a time. And she was like, oh, this is the worst ever. And by the end of it, she was like, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
And I felt like that was a big win
for
me. Because we just very steadily went through it, and she had her toes almost done by the time we were done.
Because we all know that you hate DPNs and will magic loop anything that you have to do 2 of.
Oh. No, we didn't make toast. We made toes for socks. That's pretty great. Yeah, so we are back in the Orlando area now, and we drove about 2 hours back this way.
And it was really busy at the truck today too.
Super busy at the truck. When I I never got to actually see it because I was in class literally all day.
It's busy.
So I taught for 5 hours and Dean yarn trucked for 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to spend about 20 minutes on the truck selling yarn. That was about all I got to do. So,
Yep.
Tomorrow, though, we are headed to Leesburg, Florida, and we're going to be at Brook Fairways, which is a retirement community. And Leesburg is just outside of the Villages.
Mm-hmm.
So you can join us tomorrow. Just let them know at the gate you're there to see the Yarn Adventure Truck. And they will direct you where to go. We'll be at the
Pinbrook Fairways.
The
activity center, is that right?
I think we're at the activity center. And it looks like our internet is being weird.
Oh, yeah? Yes, it's okay.
Dean Yarn Truck.
Yes.
That's it is an impressive verbification.
Sometimes
it's very true.
Sometimes it's not much of a thing, but today it was pretty busy.
You were very busy out there. So anyway, toasty toes. My toes were quite toasty, even though I was wearing my Chacos today. But I do believe there were a bunch of people in our class and that are across the country who are very happy that they have some warm, fabulous socks. All right.
Oh,
Fabric and Thread Adventures
nice.
Lives in the Villages and is coming by to see us tomorrow. We are excited to meet you. That is excellent. We are we got some food recommendations for like lunch, dinner.
Yeah,
and
we're gonna have to figure out where we're gonna go tomorrow because you're not teaching tomorrow, and then
I'm not.
When we're done with that, we're kind of done for the day. So
so we'll be done.
We might actually go out to dinner tomorrow.
We'll be there from 11 to 5, and then we will be coming back toward Orlando because that's where our Airbnb is for the weekend. And what else are we up to?
Well, if it's Wednesday, we need to recap our whole week, right?
Yes, we do. But then I'd have to go back in time and remember what we did for a whole week, and I'm just not even sure I can do that at this point.
Well, last Wednesday, we were in Junction, Texas, on our way to Yellow Road.
That was our first warm day that we had, and it was 75.
I think my body's just not ready for this warm, I guess.
Q says that if she was hanging out with us, that she would give us Diet Dr. Pepper and jasmine rice, but not together. So
that seems like not a good combo.
It's really not. I don't like the Diet Dr. Pepper, and Dean's not a huge fan of the jasmine rice. So
I mean, it's okay. You don't really like Diet Dr. Pepper at all.
I really don't like Diet Dr. Pepper at all. So that happened. You know why that is? Do you know why I don't like Diet Dr. Pepper? Why I don't like Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper is because your boyfriend used to drink it a long time ago, you said.
No, not Dr. Pepper. That's tequila.
But I thought you said way back in the day.
Or your when I was I used to drink Dr. Pepper all the time. It used to be my soda of choice. When I was a kid.
You had your kidney and
so I had this. I had a
ureteral reflux.
Yeah. So basically, the little tube that goes from your kidney to your urethra is bent a little bit.
That's
and
the ureteral reflux. Yeah.
It caused, and so caffeine was a trigger for the severe kidney infections and basically awfulness that I went through as a 5-year-old, and every time I went to the bathroom it was awful. And so Dr. Pepper was the trigger for that, and so I couldn't drink dark caffeinated sodas for the majority of my childhood. So from 5 until I was
teenage,
well into my teens,
high school.
And so, but I associate Dr. Pepper with being miserable. So yes, that's why I don't drink Dr. Pepper now.
I remember that now.
Now you know.
Yeah, you told me that before. I just forgot.
Q says that she doesn't think it matters how one feels about the individual components of Diet Dr. Pepper soaked jasmine rice. The combination is just wrong.
Yeah.
Might have to agree with that. Yeah. So I had a really great class today of 6 people. And so I told them that they could tune in and I would encourage them because they are doing a really good job working through their toes and that they were making really great progress. And I'm very proud of them for tackling 2 at a time socks because it is not easy and they are doing an amazing time. Ew, that sounds even worse, Anita. Oh no.
So that was like what like when
Anita says heated Dr. Pepper with lemon slices.
Yeah, that's a note from Katie. My parents used to do that, like when you were sick growing up. That was what they used to do.
No.
It was like, yeah.
No.
Eat it. Hot Dr. Pepper, yeah. Lemon.
Is it like Kinder root beer? That sounds awful.
Yeah. I was never like huge on that, but
no. Okay, that's just a no. Anyway, so no, man.
So we went to
we were in Junction.
We were in Junction, Texas.
And then we went to Port Aransas, and we stayed at the Port Royal Resort in Port A, and we had a wonderful weekend with our friends at Yellow Rose on the Coast.
Yeah, the weather was good. It
was
like the warmest we've ever had it there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I don't know, quirk of nature. Like every year we go there, it's cold or rainy.
So it's like, been the 2 times that it was the worst weather, it was the week earlier. Yeah. So I think maybe moving it to this weekend is probably a better move. So you can join us. Q says we should just skip to the hot toddies.
Yeah, I
think hot toddies are also kind of gross.
Yeah,
but I'm not a big fan of warm alcohol. No, that's also not a great.
Yeah, that's a no.
No.
Sorry, Q. We're just Q, Anita. We're just raining on everybody's parade.
I'm sorry, guys. Yellow Rose Fiber says they had AC.
Yeah, they sure
yes, did. Port Royal had a fabulous AC, especially in our room. So we were able to do that. So we're staying in a studio, which is great. It's just like a single bed in the kitchenette, and there's even a washer and dryer. Like it's a really nice little kitchenette.
Yeah, nice.
It's just
hot.
It's just a little warm, and we have all the fans going. Like I said, we'll go grab the other fan if we need to.
Yep.
And it's gonna be fine. Q says that Anita and she will go off and enjoy all their hot drinks by themselves. So okay, I guess we'll.
You're pretty much you just.
I like hot coffee.
Coffee and water, yeah.
I like hot coffee. In fact, I think that cold coffee is an abomination. So.
She has strong feelings about the temperatures of drinks.
I really, really do. I have very strong feelings about that. Someone offered me an egg salad sandwich today, and it was like all I could do to people be like, "Oh no, that makes me want to throw up."
She wants her coffee's always hot, and her
sandwiches
for the most part mostly hot. You don't really do cold foods except for ice cream. Things that are meant to be cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just cold salads. You don't really.
I have eaten more salads in the last couple of weeks than I have in a long time. I was proud of myself for that. We have, so we've been doing lots of fun stuff. Okay. I'm pretty sure Jasper already knows how I feel about cold coffee.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. So no, that's just not a thing.
It was funny when we went out to eat in Oxford on Sunday, and Jasper and Kat both ordered cold brews. Katie was just like,
I will drink cold brew every now and then, but I'm just like, no, it's not worth it. I'm like, it's supposed to be served warm. It's coffee. It's supposed to be warm. Anyway, okay. So tonight we have Panera to eat because I was tired. So while we were at Port A, we had a really good Mexican seafood. Yeah. What was the name of that restaurant we went to?
La Playa Mexican Grill.
La Playa Mexican Grill, super delicious.
It was really good.
Yeah. Okay, so Q says that here I can actually add this to the screen. There you go. She says there's really nothing more fun than ordering things that make your eating partners want to leave the table. I mean, I think it's a good challenge every now and then.
The one thing that sticks in my mind is when we were at Rhinebeck and we went to the Italian place there with Mike and Amanda and the kids, and Mike ordered that Bloody Mary, spicy Bloody Mary.
I was like, it's salad, it's alcohol, it's cold, and it's spicy. Like, there's just so much wrong with all of these things. And so that was, definitely in the camp of please no, never again.
Yeah.
I have very strong food opinions, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. It's okay. I do try to eat different things. I just have very strong opinions about the way things should be.
Yeah.
So, anyway. So what else?
After we ate, we went out to eat with Rob and Tammy from Bashful Armadillo on Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday night. We went back to our condo, which was lovely, and we enjoyed it a lot. It was super giant, though. That was the one thing. Like, this studio is plenty big enough for us.
Yeah.
I kind of wish there was like a little table where we could sit at.
Like a chair, yeah.
Like a second chair. But honestly, it's not so bad. Yeah. This is great. The condo was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo.
It's like
with a walk-in closet and a full kitchen and like a full washer dryer situation and
just like the living room and like the hallway space. There's just so much like extra space and all the other. And I'm like, what do you people use this for?
Yeah. Like, so it just felt so big. It was really a lot. And I think that's just a product of us living in a tiny, tiny space.
Yeah.
Q says she laughed so hard the cats ran away. So about our
Bloody Mary,
spicy Bloody Marys, which so gross.
And after we left Port Aransas on Sunday, we just drove and drove.
We showed you guys the map last night.
I-10. We have had enough I-10 for a while. Unfortunately, we're going to be back on it pretty soon, but
not for too long.
No, not as long as we were this time.
No, so we've made a plan for this weekend, and I think we stayed in Louisiana at a RV park outside of Lafayette, and then we stayed in an RV park
on the east side of Tallahassee.
So that was a 7-hour driving day. The day before was 6 hours.
Yep.
And then yesterday was 5 hours.
5 hours.
And we drove to the far side of Florida and we camped in Stewart.
So those 3 days,
feel really long.
Even so 6, 7, and 5 hours, that's kind of a long way for us to do like 3 consecutive days. But also it seemed like there was something every day. There's some kind of traffic problem or construction or something that just like lengthened the day by 30 or 45 minutes and made it seem so much longer.
It's true.
And so
we've only gotten to our like places after dark all week, which just kind of starts wearing on me over time.
And we had gone like a long time without having to do that much. Like
even when we drove from like Albuquerque to Junction, like it was long.
It was like 5 hours. We got there at like 4 o'clock.
We got there at like 4:30. We got dinner and like we got settled in and like
we had our dinner. We had our dinner and like laid down and vegged out on our phones and ate the dinner before it got dark.
And before we talked to you guys on the video. Yeah. Like we went and walked around the RV park. And we walked around the RV park last night.
Like the last 4 days, it's been like, all right, let's like grab some dinner and then like video because it's dark and late and it's because it's 8. I mean here it's 8:30.
Yeah.
Or 8:23. So.
But we did. What did we do? Oh, last night we did go for a walk around our campground. Yeah. It was a really nice campground. A lot of dark spaces. We of course were parked like right underneath the light, which I was like,
it was like
whatever.
nearly as bright as this room standing next to our camper last night.
Yes, like it was crazy bright, and so I'm not a huge fan, but we did have it darkened pretty well, so that was okay. And then I like the dark spaces.
Yeah,
I like to sleep in the dark.
We are very much like dark curtains, dark everything, cold, like sleeping people. So,
yeah. So I am making progress. You can see my black stitches there.
Sure, you can see those.
What? Sure you can.
Actually, they can.
Yes, you can.
I can see them on the screen, but in person here, it's like, oh yeah, sure, that's different.
That's what I'm going for. It's totally what I'm going for. Q says it did look really, really bright. So yes, we do like sleeping in very dark, cold places because that's
we parked under some lights before last night.
It was really bright.
It was really bright.
And also it's a full moon tonight.
Yeah, that too.
And so it's been bright the last several nights, and we could see the moon out, but last night was definitely yeah. And we saw the moon tonight. It was very awesome. Yeah, they had a really great sunset to see tonight as we were driving west to Orlando. So that was kind of fun. And I had people who were driving along with me. I got into a gang of like big trucks, and like this one was just
like we're
nuts.
On cruise control, going the same speed the whole time. And Katie would like go past this truck, and then like a minute later it would be coming up, going past,
and it would like sit on my bumper, so I couldn't move over. I had to either speed up or slow down, and like I hate having to do that, and it was just super frustrating. And this guy was just really rude about all of it.
And his lights on his trailer were like flickering, on and off the whole time. It's kind of weird.
Yes. So hey Q, we did get the night added on for you at Vicksburg's. You're all set there. I wanted to make sure I said that out loud. What else? Did we do other things this week? Besides, I knit the sweater pretty much. Like I did all the sleeves.
Been doing a lot of work on Eureka Fiber in the Ozarks.
Yeah, we do have some sad news.
Ann Weaver from Plied Yarns is not going to be there this year. She just couldn't make it work. So she backed out, and I got all the website updated today, and contacted her, a couple people in her class.
But that's okay because we have Marlin Farms and Fiber Mill coming. We have... And then we also have 28 other amazing vendors who are bringing all their best stuff. And we're going to look and see tonight if we need to put in somebody else or not. So, yeah, we're really sad that Ann can't come. We really enjoy Ann's company. So, hopefully she'll be able to join us next year, with you. And that will be a good time. So, we all have some new stuff to look forward to. We did sell the last of our tickets. Friday night tickets.
Friday night tickets are all sold.
We told you that. I think we told you that last night. And then we have Amish. Did Amish Not Rag sell out?
Nope.
No, the other one.
Left. It's
the basket one. The
Nantucket basket. No.
Nantucket basket. It only had 10. And it's sold out now. Okay. Yeah, Nantucket basket is sold out. And then tapestry weaving has 4 seats left after we added some.
Yep, she added 6 seats, and it only has 4 left now. So that's
3. Huh? You said there's 14 in there, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah, there's 18. So, yeah. Okay, never mind. I don't know what's going
on. So that's been the popular one for this year, for sure.
Tapestry weaving. Yes, definitely. Tapestry weaving and inkle loom, which we have 11 seats, and those are all full. Yeah. That's the other one that's sold out. So.
It was only supposed to be 10, but it was my fault that there was 11, and she graciously decided to accept the 11th person.
Thank you very much, Royana. So in other good news, I can say that today Q got a box from Heart of the Deericorn. Deericorn. So that we will have our Amending Games restock next week
for Fiber Fun
and the Sip. If I've now told Q that, so now she's gonna go look for it because she likes those.
Those were popular. We got 5. Yeah. You had 5 to sell and sold all 5 of them in like a week. So
yeah, so I think you guys like those, and so I'm very excited about having them.
The Lumos lights have been popular.
Yes,
sold about 10 of those. Sold quite a bit of yarn today too. We had gone a while selling like not yarn stuff. And now we had lots of yarn today.
So if you missed it the other night, Dean did do a walkthrough of how he edits his actual photography photos. So if you're looking for something to watch, I believe it was from 2 nights ago. So I think it was the 10th.
Would have been the 10th.
Yeah. So if you have missed that episode and you're interested in that is going on.
I will probably do another one this month where I do all the work beforehand and just show you the results so you don't actually have to watch it.
I don't know when he's going to have time to do that, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, one of these days. I don't know. We'll see.
Don't worry. We will keep doing Wednesday night yarn adventures as well. So hashtag 28 minutes for 28 days is still going on strong. We would love to see what you're doing, so make sure and give us a tag. 28 minutes for 28 days, crafting away. So I have been working on this sweater, and it is almost done. I have about 10 inches of sleeve to finish up, and then that's it. That's all I got left, and a little bit of seaming. Yeah, so I will be all done. I am hoping to have it all done really this weekend. I would love to have it done and blocked and pictures done when we get back to cooler weather in Alabama. But the deadline, I think, is the 17th. So I need to, do it. I'm getting there.
Yellow Rose. They feel me over there.
It has been a long month.
Yeah. We've been busy.
We have been really busy, but that's okay. It's nice to be busy.
No, it is. I think we just got out of the swing of things because we went for a couple months there where we were not busy. We were decidedly not busy.
And now it's picking back up again, which is not a bad thing. I enjoy doing what we do. Yeah. It's just sometimes it can be a whole lot of overwhelming stuff when we take a big break. So we ordered more yarn today. We paid for more yarn today, I think.
Paid for more yarn, yeah.
And it's a crowd favorite, so we're very excited about having it back on the truck. Because right now we are down to 20 skeins of our favorite Knitted Wit National Park yarn. So,
yep.
I feel like it's not very much.
Not very much. We're going to have a lot more soon, though. So
don't worry. It's coming back. All right. We are done. 28 minutes for 28 days. Happy crafting. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, friends.